My merch just arrived. I'm so excited. This video is for anybody who wants to see not just one, but two inspiring and motivating designs for writers. I hope whether you like the merch or not that you enjoy that part. And then also it's for people who like goofy unboxings because I have no idea what I'm doing. Side note, both my kids are napping and this does not happen often and it does not last long usually, so I'm going to try to whip through it. And also side note, my neighbor decided to mow right when I set up to record, so please ignore and thank you. Okay, are you ready? One more disclaimer. I actually did open both of them already because the first one, I had no idea what it was. I forgot that I was expecting it. And then the second one, my toddler decided to open. So I have seen them, and that is the reason for my excitement, because otherwise this would have started out very nervous considering how my last merch company was. But we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, wait, good thing I wrote notes because I wrote down that before I actually show you the items, I should probably show you the designs first, right? Before I put them on something. So here are both the designs. The first one is Writing in the Cracks, and that was the original inspiration based on this YouTube video where everybody was so excited about the saying and just about that general idea of writing in the cracks, aka a spare pocket of time here and there whenever we can, instead of waiting for dedicated writing time, which we might often not have. So anyway, one of you suggested that I make it into merch. I literally did it the same day. We'll talk about that as well. But long story short, I ended up getting two designs instead of just the one because I love both of these so much. And to be totally transparent, I actually liked about 30 of the designs and I had a really hard time choosing. So thankfully, a lot of you helped me. We did some polls and we narrowed it down to everybody's top two, and they were the same as my top two. So that's exciting. Number one, this sticker. Now, did I know how big it was going to be? No. Did I even look? No, I didn't bother because I knew I wanted a sticker and I figured it would be small, to be brutally honest with you, because Teespring had really big ones. That was the merch company I worked with before. Probably should have said that. And Teespring charged, I think, $7 or $8 per sticker, and they were pretty big. So I was like, well, if this sticker is way cheaper, then it's got to be tiny, right? So I just kind of assumed. It's huge. I was thinking I was going to put it on my phone. I don't know if this one will fit just because it's wide. However, I think the other one, the other design might. We're going to find out. I haven't even opened that one yet. But I'm really excited because I have bullet journals. They're boring, don't have anything on the cover, and my new merch shop does not offer notebooks. So the happy medium was sticker on a notebook. So are you ready to try it with me? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's funny because the Teespring ones were die cut, and this, it does feel different, but it's like, who cares if you have an outline of the sticker because you're gonna take it off anyway. Not usually a perfectionist, but I feel like the pressure's on right now. Okay, I definitely put it on crooked. Don't judge me. I love this so much. Ah, oh my gosh. There's like a drink stain. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Probably should have washed the notebook first. Would recommend that, but I was too excited. Ah, that's so satisfying. I love it. Just a side note too that they are discounted. Actually, I think the discount ended. So it was like this automatic discount when I launched the store with the merch. All of a sudden they were like, everybody gets 25% off, including you. And I was like, heck yes. So I used that. I'm gonna see if I can figure out if I even have control to set another discount for like the launch week when this video goes live. I will try, and I will link the store below obviously, but I don't actually know if I have control because, just to be completely transparent, I haven't even figured out how to do the pricing yet. I've just let Spreadshop do their own pricing. The pricing is just so much better than Teespring that I didn't see any reason to mess with it. Like I said, for example, the stickers on Teespring versus this is Spreadshop, my new merch store. The stickers on the old merch store cost $4 or $5 more. I don't know why. And also, here's the other weird thing that I noticed between the two stores. Teespring made me pay shipping for every individual order, and I think it did for customers too, versus Spreadshop is just like, yeah, bundle up the order, you just have to pay one shipping. So really, I haven't even bothered to mess with the prices because they are all a lot lower than my old merch store, which is a bonus. This next one is probably the one I was most excited about because of the color. Ah! Okay, let me put it on. Hold on, one second. This is called a tunic, a fleece tunic, I think. Sorry if there's an echo, I'm like recording from the bathroom. Oh my gosh, I love how it fits. Let me take this thing off. I got a size large because I am still trying to lose the baby weight, okay? And I was concerned because I would rather have things fit than feel uncomfortable. So I feel like the top of it is a little bit loose, but the bottom, aka the part that matters to me, is perfect. It's slimming. It doesn't like, you know, grab things that I don't want it to grab. And it's long, you guys, look at this. That part I especially love. I wish that it wasn't like 90 degrees out and I'm already sweating because I would live in this. This is so comfy. I think because it's the fleece one. Sorry, I should have shown you the design, obviously. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It's my toddler. Go back to sleep. Let's hurry. We're gonna go to the next one, which is the black t-shirt. It's called, hold on, I'll just find it. I forgot to actually like show you before I put it on. So let me just tell you about it very close up. Like this. This is a relaxed fit, what's it called? Women's relaxed fit shirt in a large also, because seriously, I am feeling very vulnerable about the way I look after having a baby. I have gained a lot of weight and I'm working on losing it. But I want to feel comfortable on the way and I have nothing that fits, nothing that looks good. So this merch thing has been a blessing in disguise because now I'm gonna have a couple cute things that make me feel good. Let's get the full effect. Let me get this thing off. I think this is the thing that says what size it is. Yes, large. Okay, you ready? Ah, I love it. I love this. Okay, enough being weird. I don't have time for this, but it was really hard for me to decide if I wanted it in black or in red, because if you see the red version, I guess you can look online, but it looks like a Wonder Woman vibes design. It just looks very cool. Super woman. Yeah, superhero, whatever. Anyway, I'm hyping myself up a little too much. Let me calm down. Okay, the second half of the merch reveal is going to be much calmer. Maybe. Let's start with 16-ounce travel mug in white. And this is the other second design. I got 3 things as well. My son was unboxing this last night and he's like, Mom, this is so cool. Is this for me? I'm like, sure, kiddo. Sure. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is just really classy, isn't it? Is that what people do? I don't know. And okay, not to bring it back to like the exercise issue and me trying to lose weight, but I have been trying to drink more water. It's one of those like, hey, this is an easy step to add in. Let's work on this, because sometimes you eat when you're really thirsty. So this is going to help me. This is how I justified it, by the way, to start drinking more water. I know it's a travel mug, but I don't care. I'm gonna be drinking water in this. I don't know where to display this because, you know, it's not really gonna fit on the bathtub. Next we have a sticker. That's satisfying too. Okay, how big do you think it's gonna be? Oh, it's really big. Okay, okay, look at that. All right, so I'm thinking it's too big for my phone. Hold on, where is my phone? I'm just turning in circles right now. You guys, it is so close. Okay, so lining it up, this side would fit. This side goes over, the phone ends right about here. And somebody's texting me. My hubby's home downstairs and he's like, what are you doing? It's me recording. Please ignore. Okay, let me focus. I have little time and I gotta decide. Do I want to put it on the back of the bullet journal, see how it looks like on a notebook so I have something to share? Or do I be different and put it on the computer? Okay, you ready? This is gonna be fun. Hold on. They're a little harder to peel off. It's just a weird texture for a sticker. I've never felt a texture like that before. It's almost softer, if that makes sense. I didn't think about where I want to put it. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a pocket, right? So it should go in like the corner. Except for when you open your computer, it should be, okay, I want it to be readable right side up, right? So I want it to go on, let's do this side. I gotta place this one a little more carefully. What do you think? I don't know if I like it on my computer. I probably would have put the other one on my computer, but too late. I would have put it right here. That would have been a smart spot to put it. I wonder if you can take it off. This is a bad idea. Don't copy me. Oh, you can. Oh my gosh, I just took it off again. Okay. No way. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but it worked. Look at that. Okay, I like that a lot better. It just centered makes more sense. Even though it's a pocket, I know, but like when I was putting the pocket on designs, like on t-shirts and stuff, I was like, I don't know where to place this. And I don't like it as much as I like it centered. But a lot of you guys voted. I had a poll in my newsletter. I would say like 75% of you wanted it on the side of clothing. So I did make pocket designs, and then others wanted it centered. So I did both. All right, there's only one thing left, and this is another item of clothing. Not only because, like I said, I kind of need a wardrobe that fits, but also, sorry, I just revealed it. Also because when I was on Teespring, there was an issue with the clothing where I found out the hard way that some, not all, but some, especially sweatshirts, would fade really, really fast. And it just ticked me off. I was embarrassed of it. I stopped marketing it once I found that out. I was like, I just don't feel good about this. And so I'm actually really thankful to be able to switch to Spreadshop because I've heard really, really great reviews compared to Teespring. And so what I thought I'd do is get a design, probably this one, where I'm going to wash it a lot for like a month. And I'm just going to tell you how it turns out. And since obviously I'm not going to make a whole video just about one t-shirt, I'm thinking I'll put in the pinned comment a month from now. So just like remind me if you think of it. But I will try to put a pinned comment at the top of this video, let you know exactly how it's actually looking. And in fact, it should probably be this one, because I'm going to wear this all the time. So I literally would wash it all the time. One of these two. Okay, anyway, ready to see this one? Oh my gosh, I love it. This is big. This one might be too big, actually. It's a women's curvy t-shirt, size 14 to 16. Okay, and it's in military green. Half of my wardrobe is black and the other half is green. I am a size 14 to 16 right now on the bottom half, and I thought that would be the truth for the top half, but I haven't checked in a few weeks, so maybe I'm actually losing a tiny bit of weight. But either way, this fits really big, and I'm kind of curious if it's going to shrink as well. So ask me about that in the comments, and I'll try to put that in the pinned comment too, if these shirts shrink at all. But here it is. So hold on. Okay. I actually like how long it is, but it feels too big. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking far away from you. I feel like the color's gorgeous. I like how long it is. I like the white on a darker background. In fact, I think it would look even better on a really dark background. There's also the black version of the quote on like lighter colors, so I did both. Also think maybe the quote is slightly too big. Like I could make it more here. Let me know. What do you think? I really need your opinions because I can change it. I just don't know what everybody wants. So I have like limitless options, which can be debilitating when you don't know where to start. Quick story also about creating this merch. I moved really, really fast. Like I move fast a lot, but not usually this fast. So if you've been watching and you're like, where did this come from? It came out of nowhere. That's because it kind of did. I actually had that video I told you about come out on April 23rd, and I set up the 99 Designs contest the same day. If you haven't heard of 99 Designs before, then basically, I just realized this is green too. That's funny. It's basically a platform where you set up a contest and then a bunch of artists can submit their artwork. Depending on how much you want to pay, different artists will apply. You might get beginners, or if you pay a little more, you might get really, really, really talented people. I did whatever the smallest contest option was because I didn't intend to pay as much as I did. That's a little spoiler. I think it was like a $200 option, so you can definitely find cheaper options out there. I just know and trust 99 Designs. So I went with them knowing that that way I could get a ton of different ideas since I didn't know exactly what I wanted. And it was really, really fun. I think I got 72 designs total over the first 4 days of the contest. And then I had to choose my favorites, and I had about 30, like I said, that I loved. That was very, very hard, but I had some top contenders right from the start. There were a couple favorites. And so I did one poll, then I chose my top favorite artist, and then I did another poll on my top favorite designs, and you guys made it very clear because my top two, these two designs, were the top two. They just kept switching places throughout the poll the whole time. And so I was like, that's my sign that I need to get more than one. I want to get this one, but I also wanted to get the second one as well. I'm just going to keep switching what I hold so that the visual is still interesting while I talk about this. So then I spent the last few days of April trying to set it up on Teespring and do all the merch there, which is where I used to be. But they had so many issues. I couldn't launch a single product because for whatever reason their website was glitching. I couldn't reach customer support. So after like 5 days of waiting around, not hearing from anybody, not being able to do anything, I started researching other merch companies, and it ended up being a huge, huge blessing in disguise because honestly it's just higher quality all around from the very second that I've seen everything. Except that Teespring did have good quality stickers, I will say, and then they also have notebooks. That's the only thing that I'm bummed about, is that Spreadshop doesn't currently have notebooks, but maybe they'll see this and add them. You never know. I launched my store on, let me look at my notes, May 6th, I think it was. And then I realized that they put an automatic discount on my first 2 weeks of launch, like I mentioned. So even though normally I would have created some sort of marketing plan, taken cool pictures, which I have not done at all yet, and, you know, planned out some Instagram posts and this and that, I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna share. So I only had the first design in the store, but I just shared it on Instagram. And then I worked on getting the second design in, which was where I got a little stumped, as I told you, because there was just too many options and I didn't know how to place the side pocket, but I did a lot of research on where, so hopefully you like it. On May 16th, that first package arrived with the Right in the Cracks merch. I just realized I'm not holding any this stuff. And then this second design arrived, was it yesterday? What day is it today? No, it arrived on May 17th. So this entire process from start to finish has only been 25 days, which is like, I want to do a video about messy action and how honestly it's made a lot of awesome things happen in my career, because you have to not be afraid to just try things. Sometimes you do make mistakes. That's okay. You learn the hard way. But this is definitely one of the fastest instances where I've ever moved this fast. This was pretty intense, especially considering I don't even have that much time. So I'm kind of excited and proud that it turned out as good as it did, because it could have been an epic fail, to be brutally honest with you. And I had a moment when I set up the 99 design contest where I was like, can't believe I just made this decision and spent the money within 30 minutes of coming up with the idea. Like, that was not my smartest move. I would recommend thinking about it a little bit more, because I definitely went over budget, but it is what it is. And I'm very happy, and I hope these designs inspire you, whether you get merch or not. I hope you love the designs, and I hope they're encouraging you to write whenever you can and not worry about like a perfect writing setup or other, you know, like rules around writing that make you unable to show up and just have fun writing your book. I always forget to say this, but just in case you don't know, I will link the store below, because obviously I should be telling you about it so that I can make my money back eventually. It's fine. Everything's fine. I just hope you like it. I need to see it all together. This looks so good. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. It's so funny. Stickers are my favorite. I'm not even gonna apologize for it. I'm excited. There you go. This is the merch quality review, and the store is linked below. And again, I will try to put a discount on the first week if I can figure it out, I promise.